What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy, Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. So anyway, today's video, I told you guys I had a surprise for you. I want to do a special unboxing, but make a long story short, I'm still going to do it with you guys, but it's going to take a little longer, so I'm going to tell you what it is. You guys see, yes, I bought me a gaming PC. And I didn't buy any gaming PC. I bought, I got the Titan GPU. And if you guys know what the Titan is, it costs about $1,000. It costs you a little more than $1,000. It's the strongest single GPU on the market. And like I said, first of all, I'm gonna give a shout out to Black Bond, Hard 8, BG, Dream 308, Blacktooth. They helped me build it Saturday night, and I was like trolling them, acting like I didn't have, all I had was enough money for a 670 or a 680. And, but I really clicked the Titan, I want to surprise everybody, It's hard, because you guys always say, money in it is just a raindrop to a river. I was going to buy me a gaming PC, but like I told you guys, I wanted to see what the next generation consoles had to offer. And I really didn't have to get one because honestly, that PlayStation 4 and of course the Xbox 720 is gonna look right. But anyway, but I just say, I just went with, I just went with the go. I just went with the flow, and like I said, and bought one. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I can't, like I said, I can't unlock it for me. I will unbox it for you guys, but like I said, it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks. What happened was I did pay for a 2 to 3 day shipping, but I had an extra optical drive put in the CD drive, put into the goddamn computer, DVD drive, and a Blu-ray burner. But I had this thermal display thing put in also, and all that wouldn't fit with my case. And so the warehouse called me today and was like, "Yo, you can't have this drive. It's not gonna fit with the thermal display." I said, "Okay, cool. Just give me a couple free games or whatever the case may be for the money that I spent." So I asked him when would I expect to get my PC, and he said 2 to 3 weeks because you're having your PC custom built. I said, "Wait, I paid the $150 whatever for the 2-day delivery." He said that doesn't apply to me or some shit because if I'd have got one that was already built on the site, they can just ship it from the warehouse, but then they gotta put it together and get parts from X, Y, and Z, and yada yada yada, and wiring, and it's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, he also got me. You guys can see a 4K HDMI wire, 12 feet. I was gonna buy. No, I'm saying I was gonna buy. I could have got a 3D monitor. It was $230 on their website, but I want to play on my 55-inch TV, and that's what I want to play on my TV. Honestly, and I got a wireless keyboard and mouse because I'm just gonna log in with the keyboard and mouse and use my Xbox controller to play the games. I'm not really with that mouse and keyboard shit. But anyway, I'm not listening. I'm not turning my back on console. I'm still gonna be a console joker, Xbox, bang, bang, PS4. I'm still there. I don't pull a BG, turn my back on my PlayStation players. Nah. What game I was looking forward to getting for the PC? I was gonna get a couple cheap Steam games, and I'm gonna get Tomb Raider. I want to play that bad as hell, but. Hey, like I said, I already got a next generation console. My PC will be way more powerful than the PS4 and the Xbox 720. But yeah, I spent about $3 grand. And your RXL, listen, that's a PC I got coming. You motherfucker, you got a Wii U with a battery pack in the back. RXL, God bless his soul, he bought him a $200 gaming PC from Best Buy, man. He called himself bragging one day. I don't know for what. Like, I only, me, your boy, I only like to talk about money. I do okay for myself, and I ain't even working, but I was okay financially. Trust me, I did owe my taxes. I owed like $7 grand, but paid that, But like I said, the reason why I was waiting to get a PC because I was waiting to see what Microsoft and Xbox had to offer. But hey, they had the best of all worlds. Fuck it, it is what it is, man. But today's video, I want to talk a little about, Star Wars 1313. It's going to be pushed back. It was supposed to come out in 2013. 2013. But it got pushed back to 2014 because, Disney bought Disney bought the LucasArts, the Star Wars franchise, you know, and so for whatever reason they're gonna push the game back. So it may not come out this year, and I was really looking forward to that game. And I said before that game right there was coming out on the next generation platforms, you know, the next Xbox and the next PS4. But you know, they went, oh no, that was running on PC. Nah, I said the same thing I said about Watch Dogs. But anyway, hopefully Microsoft shows some parts of the game at their press conference. But anyway, also at the GDC, you know, the indie developer conference thing, they said they really lacking support for the Wii U. They're not gonna be making many games for the Wii U for whatever reason. You know, I think the Wii U needs all the help that they can get. You know, at the Game Developers Conference organized today, released the results of their first annual State of the Entry study, revealing the group poll. Check it out. The group polled more than 2,500 North American game developers who attended the GDC 2012 or plan to attend GDC 2013, and they found that just 4.6% of the developers are currently making Wii U games, while 6.40% of respondents said their next game will be with Nintendo's latest. Wow. The Micros topped the interest list with the big three with 13.2%, and Sony came up just behind them with with 12.4%. So, you say the Wii U ain't got no games, you know, and I did 11% of the survey said they were all making their next games for the PlayStation 4 and still nothing but highly rumored Xbox 720. I guess a lot of developers are not backing the Wii U, you know. I guess they took a survey, said only 4.6% of the developers are making games for the Wii U, you know. I don't know, it's because Nintendo, you know, this is the attach rate because, you know, I don't know what the case may be, you know, maybe it's because of the different architecture that they're using. Like, I don't know, but, you know, I think Nintendo's going to need a price cut, and I think they're going to need more than just Mario to get them through. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this video up, man. I'm a little disappointed about Star Wars 1313. I wanted to play that this year, but, you know, hey, I hope, you know, Disney, you know, don't put the hand, leave these motherfuckers alone, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That game looks amazing. You know, I'll leave a link in the description, guys, want to see some of the gameplay. And also, Konami came out and said that Castlevania, Lords of Shadows 2 will not be coming out on the Wii U because they can't afford it. They say they can't afford the staff for 20 more people. Like, I don't know what to, like, goddamn. Like, me personally, I don't want to play that Castlevania on current gen. But they did say the PC version is coming out, so I may get that on PC also. Am I turning over? Like, I don't know. You know, I mean, fuck it. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this video up, man. And as I always say, bang, bang. Ah! Damn, Rich from UTech USA. Me get my $25, bro.